What's going on, Scotsman? I really hope it's not a Vardy hat trick. Let's hope for a Martial hat trick, eh? But we'll see. I actually have a decent feeling about today. I do. I think we'll have a good account of ourselves. And I'm liking that Van der Beek's starting, Pogba's starting, Bruno's been off the boil, really. Hasn't been playing too well. So I'm glad, you know, he's not playing. Yeah, I actually haven't been feeling too well the last couple of days. Well, this week, really. Emily and I have been doing some YouTube stuff, but I think part of it was because we pulled an all-nighter for the Snyder Cut Justice League movie. So I didn't stream Wednesday at my regular time, but we went live later that night. We thought it was going to be at midnight, because the countdown on the Justice League website said it goes live at midnight. Only it was midnight Pacific time, so we didn't actually start the movie till 3 a.m. It was a 4-hour movie. And so finished at 7 a.m. and then I had to be at work at 8. And yeah, then I crashed Thursday night. I just completely crashed, and I just haven't felt quite right since, because, you know, you don't, as you get older, you don't recover from that type of stuff quite as easily. Yeah, well, we did quite well. We had like 888 views on while we were live on the video. And I think there's been another 700 since, you know, the stream ended. So it was worth it for that, but yeah, it just knocked off my sleep schedule, and just been a bit rough the last couple of days. But we'll get there. Emily and I had a date night last night, so we did go out for dinner and stuff. First time in a long time. Yeah, well, I finally got caught up on some sleep. What's up, First? How you doing, man? Yeah, it doesn't happen often when you've got young kids, Scotsman. How you doing, Corey? Nice. I've got it on the ESPN website. Yeah, I understand that, man. And your kids are close enough together in age. Like, I can understand, because we have twins, so... Players are coming out. but I didn't pay attention when the team came up, whether it was Henderson or De Gea playing. So I'm looking for that. That looks like Hendo. Yeah, Lineker is he's getting on a bit now. I still think he looks alright for his age. Yeah. Well, I heard that he was back from Spain, but he had to quarantine upon returning. You're only saying that because you're closer to 60 than you are to 20. I tell you, I'm not that far behind though, mate. I'm not that far behind. Emily was joking with me last night because she thought I was going to be turning 40 this year. I'm like, no, it's 39. So give it another year or so, and you'll be able to you tease me about it. So we've got Tellez starting, Maguire, Lindelof, Bissaka, Matic, Fred, Greenwood, Van der Beek, Pogba, Martial up front. Knocking on 55. Not yet. I tell you, I've felt that way this past few days. Bit rough. I think he'll be alright. Pogba played well in the last game. He came back. Definitely made a difference against Milan. So we'll see. But I'm happy Van der Beek's playing. Be nice for him to get some game time. Alright, Donny's about to kick it off. So it looks like he's going to play that number 10 position, the Bruno role. And Pogba's going to play on the left. I wasn't sure if Pogba was going to play the 10 role. And we're off. Yeah, I don't mind Pogba, honestly. At the minute. He is one of those people, though, that can really turn you. He's so talented that he can turn your opinion of his talent, but what his agent did just pissed me off. Second, Corey. They are, what is it, 1 point ahead of Leicester, I believe. They're playing Leicester today, but it's in the FA Cup. So Leicester are third. So this is a decent match. Or it should be. There we go. United passing it well here. Starting off quite well. Pogba with a bad pass. Donny picks it up. Martial. Bad touch there by Martial. We'll see. United have fielded a decent team, I think. I think we could play well with this team. As long as Fred's passing isn't abysmal. He is a bit of a pot stirrer, you're right, Scotsman. He likes to stare it. I tell you what, all of you are on that bandwagon. Like, Face also has that same type of mentality. I try and be more positive. I do. It's hard sometimes with this United team. Leicester have hardly had a touch of the ball the first couple of minutes. Then we just give away possession to Schmeichel there. Johnny Evans on the ball. I tell you, he's been a good signing for them, him. I do try. Gotta. Oh. Corner here. Fellas with the tackle. I am afraid of Vardy though. Although he was offside there. With our centre backs and how slow they are. It's crazy to think how fast Vardy is, and he's in his 30s now. The ref didn't think there was much in that. The players stayed down though for Leicester. Oh, holding that grudge. You wouldn't be Face without holding that grudge. Oh, those do sound pretty funny, man. I like the Welsh Greyhound Jimbo. That one I could really get behind. On Matic. Matic did well there. Leicester are starting to get into this game a bit more now. I'm hoping Tellers has a decent game. He hasn't been fantastic when he's come in, but he hasn't had a lot of game time either. So I'm hoping he does well. Because I do feel like we miss Luke Shaw when he's out with the team. Well done by Wan-Bissaka there. He was being pressed hard. Nice. Wan-Bissaka doing really well there. United are passing the ball quite well, actually. I just wish they'd up the tempo a bit. Leicester are looking to press pretty high. And they're playing with two strikers, which is a little unusual these days. But it looks like Vardy and Iheanacho, who are both fairly quick, are just sitting on both of our centre-backs. Oh, come on, Fred, you've got to read that. I haven't seen much of Van der Beek yet, but Pogba's been lively. So, Face, what's your... why don't you like Pogba? Is it more about his playing style, or is it more about his attitude? He definitely has more of a languid style of play, which is Martial has the same. I'm gonna pay attention to him this game and just see. Oh, Vardy trying there, trying to get that corner. I have a lot of respect for Vardy, to be fair. What he's done in his career has been quite amazing. There we go, Fred. There we go. Fred hasn't been too bad yet. Just like waiting for him to... I think we've played alright so far. Nothing crazy, but started off well, which we haven't done every game. A lot of games we've not started well, so certainly happy about that. There you go. See, Pogba back there winning the ball. Face. Doing alright. Having a decent game. Good distribution by Henderson out to Wan-Bissaka there. De Gea wouldn't have made that pass. Martial. Decent there. Well done. Good movement of the ball. They really are passing it quite well. So hopefully we can get... Oh, Martial running, wins us a corner. We're looking lively. We're looking decent. We haven't caused them any problems yet. I think if we can up the tempo, we definitely will do, though. Like Tellez is going to take the corner. Not bad. Maguire gets his head on it, but not enough power. Schmeichel just catches it. Oh, they're trying to catch us on the break here with Iheanacho. Fred's there, doing some defensive work. It's pretty evident that Leicester's going to try and just hit us on the break. With two fast forwards. That are going to just play off our two slow centre-backs. So I am nervous about that. Hey, Fred winning a header there as well. Martial on the turn, doing well. Go on, Martial. Oh. Donny looks a little off the pace, man. He looks... It's like the speed of the game is just a little too quick for him. But I think that's just match sharpness. That's just, you know, he hasn't played many minutes. But Donny is playing more centrally behind Martial. Oh, see there. Long ball. Striker running right past Maguire. Oh, Fred doing well there. Oh, I tell you what. He could pull off that killer pass there. Pastor Fred might have gotten some worshippers. The fastest I've seen Matic move. Right there. Coming to the ball. I've been impressed with Wan-Bissaka actually, because he's had a couple of tight spots there where he's had to get passes out because they've been doubling up on him, and he's done well. Oh, Donny. He's trying stuff. It's not like Bruno doesn't give the ball away either, you know. But Donny hasn't been in the game as much. I don't know. Makes me wonder. Been rumours circulating about him leaving United. Oh, Fred. That was a Fred mistake if ever I've seen one. Yep. Oh, Leicester getting a shot off on goal. What's up, Gav? How you doing, mate? Come on. Bad clearance by Maguire there. Went straight to Vardy. If you get a chance, Gav, I just put up our Falcon and Winter Soldier first episode reaction on YouTube as well. You might be interested in. Nice, yeah. I was busy this morning and I haven't been feeling that well, so I'm also cooking a brisket. Trying to get that done as well today. That brisket's been, well, I just turned it off, but that brisket was cooked for 14 hours in the smoker. Ooh, Fred getting dispossessed. Oh, well done, Maguire. What's up, Ninja? Hope you're doing alright, man. Come on, Donny. There we go, out to Martial on the left. Martial gets dispossessed. We win a throw-in. Been a half-decent game so far. A lot of United games can be quite boring, especially in the first half. I haven't found that with this one. I did, Gav. Overall, I thought it was much better. It was a 2-point jump for me. The theatrical release, I went with a 6. Snyder cut, I went with an 8. So it was quite a bit better for me. I actually preferred the way that that the 2017 Justice League used Superman better. And while I like the black suit, they should have transitioned him back to the blue and red at the end of the movie. For the shirt rip, in my opinion, but it was definitely a lot better. It was a good movie. What about you, mate? It's a lot better movie, Face. A lot better. Every character gets fleshed out. There's much more backstory. Cyborg was really good in it. Ray Fisher did fantastic. I'm kind of picky though myself with the whole Superman thing, so you know, might not bother other people quite as much. But there was definitely a lot of extra scenes, and even the scenes that you recognize from the original movie are slightly different as well, or they use a different take of that scene. Yep, we'll be there for the episode. Be live streaming that. Oh, Tellez, man, completely misreads that tackle. He's sliding in and he's about 3 feet behind. Pogba playing on after his boot came off. Leicester do look dangerous in this game. And they've definitely had the better chance. I'll be live probably to watch the last part of the Flash, Gav. I probably won't do the whole show. It's more so just about trying to be early for the Superman show, to be honest. Oh, they're looking. There we go. Well done, Hendo. Let's see. Oh, Fred! No! What the hell was Fred doing there? Maguire puts it into Fred, who goes to try and back pass to Henderson. It's a simple pass. Yeah, Maguire, that's a hospital pass by Maguire as well, but Fred should have been able to deal with that. That is absolutely unbelievable. Wow, we started so well, man. Horrible defending. Maguire should have never passed that ball to Fred, but Fred was ridiculously bad there. Individual errors. As a team, I feel like we've played fairly well today so far, but that was shockingly bad. That's Sunday League football. Good distribution again by Hendo. Telling you. Wow. I'm actually quite fuming by that. I'm started so well. But, you know, we go again, hopefully. Hopefully we can get a goal here quickly. Oh. I tell you what, Man United need to work on heading the damn ball, man. I swear, some of the players, Rashford, Greenwood. Oof. What happened there? It bounced. Schmeichel had to get a hand to it. Goes out to a corner, I think. I swear to God, I can't imagine Fred being Brazilian with as little control over. Oh, Maguire. Maguire wins the header and it almost hits the corner flag. That was shocking. Absolutely shocking by Fred. I'm telling you, man, like, it's crazy. We've got to get back in the game quick. Because Leicester, they're set up to hit us on the break with those two quick strikers. Some of the regulars will tell you I'm a big, or I have been a big defender of Fred, but I'm starting to lose my patience with him, especially with his passing. Decent pass by Maguire over the top, but where you need Dan James. You're going to be playing passes like that all the time. Oh, so close there by Pogba. Maguire giving away a free kick on the edge of the box. Right corner of the box. Picks up a yellow card. Because he can't deal with Iheanacho. Are you kidding me? £80 million defender. Which, okay, you know, he doesn't control the price tag, but you can't deal with Iheanacho in a one-on-one situation. Well, I agree with you there, Face. Come on, lads. Where's the help? Donny going back. Donny giving the ball away. I will say, I think overall Maguire's been okay this game. He did play that hospital pass to Fred. And he had trouble there with Iheanacho one-on-one, but overall he's been fairly solid. That's the problem, isn't it, with Man United? They're just fairly solid. They're not good. They're not great. Just solid. Like we've seen how bad they're playing, and mediocrity. You know, you start becoming happy that you see, you know, mediocre football. This team is just way too defensive. You've got Fred and Matic playing one role essentially, trying to shield those slow two back centre backs. You've got a Pogba that's probably not fully match fit, an out of form Martial, a number 10 that hasn't played in forever, who's not match sharp. Come on. For me, I think Wan-Bissaka's had a good game. He's been definitely above average for me. Pogba started brightly, but's kind of fizzled out. Everybody else you haven't really noticed, other than for the mistakes they've made. Great by Wan-Bissaka there. He is on form tonight. Frustrating. Come on, lad. Got to get back. Well done, Pog. Uh-oh, he's pulled up. Uh-oh. What happened there? He gets stood on? That looks bad. Yeah, he got studs on the foot. I tell you what, those new boots don't offer a whole lot of protection, do they, for that type of stuff? Oh, he's crying. Yeah, but the boots are so thin these days, face, and they're still using metal studs. I can understand that with it. The way he pulled up. The way he pulled up, I thought maybe he'd pulled something, to be honest. For me, we need to take off Fred, man. Fred needs to come off and replace him with, I don't know, you can put Donny back there and bring on Bruno. You can put Pogba back there in the pivot and bring on Bruno. Just rotate and get Fred off that. We need somebody that can take care of the ball. Oh, Martial. The header. They need to work on heading. How are you going to have one one forward that can't head the damn ball? Get in! Yes! Get in there! That was a good dummy by Van der Beek, like. That was smart. That was good football. Intelligence. Watch it back here. Nice. That was half decent. Pogba's involved. Good cross. Donny's little dummy. And Greenwood puts it away past Schmeichel. Alright. Now we got to go on and hopefully get another before half time. We can do that. The game's ours. I think. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Completely forgot. I was so pissed about the Leicester goal, I didn't even think about it. Well done, Tellez. Tellez has had a low-key good game, I think. Drawn into it a bit more. Nice, Wan-Bissaka. To be honest, I think Wan-Bissaka's been my man of the match so far for United. I shouldn't have said that because now he's going to make a mistake leading to a goal or something. Come on, ref. Yes, there we go. Matic getting taken down. Going to play it quickly. Trying to move forward. Tellez out on the left. I feel bad for Tellez because Pogba's he's coming more centrally and taking up some of that of Donny's space. Oh god, it falls to Fred on the edge of the box. Come on. Pogba couldn't get enough power behind it. Looking a bit more dangerous. Fred, man, he just looks so bad. Now the game's definitely opened up now. Leicester on the attack. Decent by Maguire there. Gives away a corner, but Vardy was coming to that. Good cross. Well done by Donny. Gets ahead at the front post. Oof. Great by Tellers there. Had to readjust his body to make that side clearance. Oh, he got it out that time. We don't have a whole lot of width, and I feel like Wan-Bissaka hasn't really been able to get forward a whole lot, and we're playing more of a 4-3-3 formation because Pogba's definitely more central. Oh, and Wan-Bissaka gives the ball away. Cross. Oh, okay. Doesn't come to anything. So what are you thinking after this first half? Chelsea, Jesus. Leicester have played half decent. Definitely thinking about nachos. Yeah, well, sounds good to me. Although I've got that brisket resting, so maybe I'll chop up some brisket to go on the nachos. The only thing I don't have that I would love to have is some jalapenos to go on them. Oh, of the brisket. Yeah. It's wrapped in butcher paper at the minute, just resting. I think we're planning on eating about, well, probably not too much longer after this game. Emily made soup beans. So I've got to figure something out, something else to have with it. But yeah, I bought it was a £14 brisket. Once I'd trimmed it and everything, it came out to about 11 pounds, I would say. What are you doing, Maguire? Not Maguire, Matic. Well done, Tellez. Very well done. We need Pogba back there, someone that can take care of the ball and get out of tight situations, because they are pressing us hard in the midfield, and Fred can't handle it. Matic does it a little bit better than Fred, but Fred needs to be out of there, I think. I've definitely come to realise he's very limited in what he can do. He's decent with his energy, breaking up play. But if you want to be an attacking side, you can't have him in there. If you want to counter-attack and try and soak up pressure, he's got his uses, but on. LS. Oh, halftime. Alright, so halftime. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully we have a better second half. That's United usually do perform better in the second half. So we'll wait and see. But I'm actually going to go check that food right now. Take a quick bathroom break and grab another drink. And I'll be back for, well, early before the second half kicks off. So bear with me. I'll be back here in a few minutes. All right, we are back. How's everyone feeling about that first half, though? All right. All right, so just watching these goals from earlier today. Bournemouth, Southampton. I watch the types of goals other teams score, and I honestly just feel like United don't score the same kinds of goals. Great run by Redmond there. Yeah, Southampton's second and third goal were pretty decent there by Redmond. Ah, cheers, Scotsman. Yeah, well, I just messaged Face as well and told him I used a Kentucky bourbon seasoning on it, and then I used whiskey barrel wood chips when I smoked it. So Chelsea Man City semi-final, it looks like. United Southampton if United go through. United getting an easier draw if they can go through in the next round. I do think that United can get a second in the second half and still win this game. I don't think they've played badly overall. They need to pick up the tempo. And for me, Fred needs to come off. That would be a huge improvement in our game. Like Leicester coming out of the tunnel for the second half here. Oh, United were already out on the pitch. Leicester making them wait. Playing those mind games. Alright, Vardy's about to kick off. There it goes. Alright, so So. Let's see. So United have come out still not playing very quickly. I know this is going to sound strange, but I wonder if tactically that's Ollie's plan to conserve their legs for the rest of the season. But there are games where you can't do that, and part of it is like, I don't think you can do that against Leicester and get away with it. But United don't really play free-flowing attacking football almost any time, really, so maybe it isn't a choice. Or very rarely, at least. But, you know, if we can get a result out with this game with essentially what is a lot of a team that haven't played a lot, you know, in Matic, Van der Beek, even Martial. Pogba's just coming back. But United need to fix this midfield, man. That midfield pivot is horrible. And the centre-back situation. That centre-back partnership is not great. And not that they've had a bad game today. The centre-backs, I think, for the most part, they've looked fairly solid. But the problem is that they're so one-dimensional, aren't they? They have to play so deep, which also affects the rest of the team when the midfield has to also play deep. And there they go, scoring. Tielemans. That midfield did not close him down. He ran at him. Yeah, but they made him look better than he actually is there. Look, he runs past Matic, and look, Fred stops, then goes at him. What is Fred doing? Like, just get there. Wow. The keeper probably should have done a bit better with that as well. He hit it well. I'm not going to take anything away from him, but we made him look a lot better than he actually is there. Both goals today have been some of the worst goals we've conceded this season. That was horrible. He just runs past Matic like he's not even there. And Lindelof should have come out and met him. Right, take Fred off. Get Fred off. Get Bruno on. And move Pogba or Van der Beek back into that pivot. That's what we need to do. Get a bit more creativity, because Martial's had nothing. Nothing from the midfield. We've had no width, nothing, no crosses, because even Tellez, hasn't really been able to get forward, and that's his strength. We don't have anybody down the sides helping him, because we're playing so narrow. It was Maguire. Maguire should have gone to him. Oh no, it was Lindelof. Was Lindelof. I'll tell you what, part of that Lindelof issue, though, is because Maguire had gone forward and was completely out of that centre-back line. Ridiculous. Oh. Crazy. Tellez looks like he's crying. I'd be crying too if I joined that team. Come on, Greenwood. Well done, son. Well done, Greenwood. Come on. Oh, bad pass. He did so well till the end there. Come on, Tellez. Ooh. Oh, I was wild by Tellez. I thought it looked closer on first viewing. I feel bad for Wan-Bissaka, who I think's played decent tonight. And maybe it's Greenwood. Greenwood's put in a shift. That's all I can say. Oh, here we go. Oh, and Vardy misses. Oh my God, that should have been 3. That should have been 3, man. Vardy just absolutely skins Maguire here. Red. Fred's going to get a lot of stick for this game once this game's over. Unless he scores 2 bangers. He needs to be off this field. We're not even pressing. We're just letting him have the ball. We're just waiting for him to attack so we can counter-attack him. I might be right there with you, Scotsman. Oh, and Fred just getting in Wan-Bissaka's way. Maguire did okay that time. Hey, I tell you what, I might buy a first class ticket on that fuck Fred train. Be right next to you. I definitely try not to be reactionary, but look at that. We need changes now. Ollie cannot wait until the 80th minute to make changes because this team is rattled, man. They can't hold the ball. There's no finesse to what they're doing at all. They're just, look at this, out left. And Wan-Bissaka looks like he's playing centre back there. He's tucked in so close to the centre backs. He's holding fucking Lindelof's hand. Go on, Donny. And I feel bad for Donny because he hasn't really had a fair crack at the whip. Donny, why are you... Oh, my God. And Donny doesn't even run to stay up with Martial. Like, he slows down. Like, it would be nice to have a bit of help for Martial up front. There was nobody else with him. And Donny drops back. Oh, you fucking triple sub. Shaw, Bruno, and Cavani. If Fred doesn't get subbed here, I'm gonna be pissed. If he takes Donny off, so Teller's coming off. Hang on, McTominay looks like he's coming on. So Matic off. Looks like Pogba off. And Donny off. He left Fred on. Tellez. See. Van der Beek. Pogba and Donny. He left Fred on. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Putting McFred in the midfield and taking Pogba off. Decent by Martial. McTominay is pushing forward. So hopefully at least we're not going to be playing 2 CDMs. Out. Corner. At least Ollie didn't wait to make subs. At least that, but... Oh. But Fred needed to come off. Like, how badly do you have to play to be taken off the field? Because he's been... Honestly, for me, he's been a 1 out of 10, and I'd only give him 1 just because he turned up. Go on. Oh, Wan-Bissaka. He should have probably shot. We look a little bit better. But... Come on, Luke. We have missed Luke Shaw, like. Oof. Maybe we'll be a bit more solid at the back with Luke in there instead of Tellez. And that might be Ollie's thought on that, but Luke's not going to do much better than Tellez going forward. We have nobody playing left and right wing. Unless you're going to put... Well, you could put Martial out there. Like, what was that? Well, oh, well done by Luke Shaw there. He was being pressed quite hard. They're just pressing our fullbacks. I feel like Wan-Bissaka's dealt with it quite well. I thought Tellers did okay. Come on. Decent pass there by Bruno to Cavani. Luke Shaw into Fred. Fred out wide to Wan-Bissaka. Oof. Maguire did well there. Fred hit now our own player in the head with the ball. Come on, lads. Need to get at least one more so we can go to extra time. To be fair, if it would go to penalties or out, I'd fancy our chances. God, just don't put Fred on one. Ooh, man, good tackle there. Well, I would think with Bruno, Cavani, Martial, Greenwood. Even McTominay, I think, could step up and take one. Endo's a decent keeper. I do. I feel like we could do okay. It would have been nice to have Pogba on the field for something like that as well. Yeah, it shouldn't have been a foul there. Definitely not a yellow card for McTominay. Have they switched over to a player cam or something? Come on. Come on, good cross. Ah. You know, I had a good feeling about today. I should have known it was just indigestion. Can't rely on Man United. All he needed to take Fred off. You can't let a player be that bad without consequence. Like, there is no... I don't know, man. The players need to know that there's going to be repercussions if they're playing badly. And you got Maguire trying to score 40-yard, 50-yard stunners. What is going on? Great by Wan-Bissaka. Oh, come on, ref. That's a nasty challenge on Bruno. He kicked out at him as well. Fred can't even pass the ball forward. He's passing the ball behind the players. Gives the ball away again. Well, for now, Face. For now. Ah, yeah, well. Thank you for the reminder. What, Face of Base getting carried away with the base? Never. Oh, there it is. Game over. It is absolute bullshit, man. This team... Zonal marking as well. And McTominay. One of our tallest players at the back post misses the ball. We've conceded 3 goals, all from mistakes from our centre midfielders. Fred with 2, McTominay for that one. Martial is... I feel bad for him. I think he's tried today. You know, you've got who was arguably a world-class striker just a few seasons ago in Cavani up top. And you don't even know he's on the pitch. And this is what I'm talking about when people give Martial a lot of stick. In this team, it doesn't. You could put Haaland up front, but if the chances aren't coming, he's not going to score. Ridiculous. To be fair, I'm not listening to the commentary face. I can't really stand the commentary. Yeah, 10 minutes to go. We're done and dusted with this game. I definitely think after this game, Fred's got to be done. Great tackle by Wan-Bissaka. Look at him. Wan-Bissaka's doing so well. I feel bad he's got to play in this team. Oh, Greenwood. You've got Martial coming back to midfield to pick up the ball. Fred misses the fucking ball. Oh my god. There's no way back from Fred from this. Absolutely no way. If Ollie sticks with him, it's going to get him fired. And I think the fan base, just in general, have just had enough with him. It's football isn't that difficult of a game, you know? Like, yes, you can get into the nitty-gritty of tactics or whatever, but ultimately, it's not that difficult. And you can't play with that midfield like that. McTominay misses a header at the back post, and Iheanacho gets to it and scores. All three goals were individual errors from our centre midfielders. Oh, he finally took Fred off! This is like 35 minutes too late, man. Fred should have been taken off at half time. Hey, there's still time for an Iheanacho hat-trick. Look at that, Bruno. Back defending. Got 6 minutes to score 2 goals. We've only managed to score 1 in 85. I don't see it happening. Game over. And it looks like the players know it's game over as well. But I'm on the train with you, Scotsman. Fred needs to piss off and never put the United shirt on again. I'm done with him. I'm all about giving players a fair chance, but you can't. You can't play like this. It's just not possible to. His passing is too bad, and he doesn't bring enough to the team in his game. And I'm all about giving players fair chances. I thought, you know, as people have brought it up, I always thought it was too early. You know, he's had some half-decent games, but he's done. There's no. He's basically, you know who he is? Fred is Marwan Fellaini, only a midget version. He can break up the play, but he doesn't even bring the height and the heading. Ooh, what a free kick by Bruno. To be fair, I think Fellaini probably had a better touch on the ball. He could actually at least control it on his chest. I thought I'd never seen anybody as bad as Lukaku. But Fred's touch, man. Crazy. And Fred needs to put a picture of his passport up on Instagram or something. and prove he's Brazilian, because I'm just not seeing it. He does, yeah. He's actually played quite well this season for Inter Milan. And I believe Fellaini's still playing out in China. I'd rather have Fellaini back than Fred at the minute. It might be reactionary at the moment because I'm pissed off about him, but at least Fellaini would give us something. Fellaini scored some crucial goals. Decently read by Maguire there. I tell you, I think sometimes Maguire's half decent, and then sometimes he just makes these errors that just drive me insane. I really think it's more of it's a partnership issue. Four minutes of added time. Oh, wait, Bruno. Our play's just so predictable as well. That's the first mistake I think Wan-Bissaka's made today. As far as passing, his positioning on certain things has been a little off. But I think he's been our best player. Wan-Bissaka's been our best player today for me. Yeah. Ollie looks like he's going to cry. I tell you what. You need a good hard look at yourself after some of the decisions made today. Oh. Martial actually getting a header. I was going wide anyway. Wasn't even on target. Maguire, let that ball bounce, will you? Well, Leicester have absolutely schooled us today. And there's McTominay giving the ball away. Not under any pressure. All he had to do, he had nobody in front of him. I'm just over here just seething. Alright, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day, if you can. I swear to God, I'm going to have to take another blood pressure tablet. Oh, he's saying the words. He's got to learn, man. Look at that. Oh, yeah. We'll see you, mate. That's game over. Well, that was an absolute shambles. Leicester fully deserved the win. You can't take it away from them. But United were an absolute shambles. Defensively, Luke Shaw did okay when he came on. Tellers, I thought, did okay. And Wan-Bissaka did very well. I think Wan-Bissaka was my man of the match, because he got out some really tight situations that were really pressing him. And he's really improved over the last few months with his control, with his passing. He's really improved. But the midfield was where we lost it. We lost that battle because of Fred. We lost that battle because of Matic. Although I think the first half Matic did okay, but second half he was terrible as well. But that match was won and lost in the midfield, and Leicester dominated it. And Fred should not have stayed on the pitch as long as he did. He was... yeah, no problem, face, man. Yeah, Fred just should not have been on the pitch past the half time. I'm seething. But yeah, I'm gonna go cook something and hopefully forget. I've got to cook some sides to go with dinner. Hopefully we'll forget about this. But yeah, we'll go from there. Got to go again after the international break and see what happens. So we'll be here for the next Man United game, and hopefully they'll do a lot better than they did today. But cheers everybody for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you later, face. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, mate. And I will be back tomorrow for my Footy Manager stream, and then Tuesday for the Superman and Lois live watch along with Emily. If anybody hasn't seen any of the content we've been putting up on YouTube, please check it out, because I tell you, Emily's hilarious. Some of the things she comes out with. But yeah, so enjoy, and we'll see you all on the next video.